Yes, Pa, there's still a seat here.
It seems that no one has claimed this seat next to me, if you're interested. Oh, no! 2 good options, but which will you choose? I mean, you know, I gotta go with my heart. I have to do what's in my heart. And, sit by my best friend. I'm sorry, Colonel Sanders, but bros before really hot franchises. I mean, I can go back and choose something different, but you know, I can't leave my best friend sitting by herself in a new class when there's, like, star-headed boys around. I gotta sit by my girl. Yeah. You moved to take your seat by Miriam.
I'm so glad to have you near me to support me through this class.
Yeah, girl. That's what I do. That's how I roll. That's how we roll in this hopeful cooking class. I don't know. I just didn't want to leave her by herself. Of course, you're my best friend. Who else would I sit by? That incredibly hot guy over there who I want to cook and clean for me and be my husband and also emotionally support franchise with his delicious biscuits. Colonel Sanders, I want your biscuits. Yes, I mean those biscuits. The edible kind.
Colonel Sanders? He has such a magnetic personality, and there's a seat open right next to him. If you had sat there, you might have gotten to know him a little better.
I know, but I don't know. I'd feel bad. I don't want to do that. I'd never sacrifice our friendship. Besides, I'm sure I'll get a chance to talk to him later in the semester. I've got 3 whole days. That's like a lifetime. So you say, but now that Miriam mentions it, that Colonel Sanders is just so darn dreamy. Why'd they make him so hot? As soon as you've settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast, it's time for a pop quiz. Dude, we didn't even learn nothing yet.
Yay, a quiz about me.
Sweet summer child. This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you're ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question 1. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Extremely. Looking at you, Pop. It's extremely important. Always wash your hands. That's right. Forest is to tree as chicken is to feathers. Oh, okay. That was a bit of a stretch, but okay. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? A comically oversized fork. I think a spork. That's right. Even though I kind of hate sporks, I kind of really don't like them. They work okay as a spoon, but they don't work that well as a fork. And they don't really work well as a knife, so they're not all that great. Although I have had a spork that it was also part knife, so that thing was deadly. What food is best for a broken heart? Anything as long as it is prepared with love and not too much salt. Camel meat. A pancake that looks like a silly face. I kind of want to choose that one. Anything prepared with love. Yeah, that's right. Is Sprinkles a good boy? He's a talking dog that teaches at culinary school. He is the best boy. He's the best boy, yes he is. Yes he is. Your total is perfect score, 5 out of 5. Yay. Wow, be honest, did you cheat? You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed. I know we just met, but I have to confess. I think you have a beautiful brain. Hot diggity, Espoir, you just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance.
I did. Alright. Thank y'all.
May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch! Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. Looks a little crowded, but a delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Why am I playing a KFC game when I haven't eaten breakfast?
Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good.
Everyone, can I have your attention?
Is it about lunch?
No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Now hold on, you handsome devil, you! Student A was talking. You may be hot, but don't interrupt people when they are talking. Let them finish. Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers.
Yay!
But Shh!
Lunch!
I know, I'm right there with you. What time is it? Haven't even eaten breakfast.
She said shh.
In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch.
That must be the smell I smelled.
Indeed, that smell. Dem arms.
Oh.
You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true, is this. Gosh darn it! Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy, golden finish. Gosh darn it! Why didn't I eat breakfast? This is my own fault. This is my own self-imposed heck. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken. What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years, I have developed a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. Everyone's like doing actual school stuff, and I'm like, give me that chicken, sir. But that's all I'll say about that. What, you think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Pshaw. Nah, my dude, nah. I'm just, drafting a last will and testament in case, one of those ingredients is, poison. Got him. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach.
Yeah, and I was, writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I spelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender.
You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. Hey! She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame. With cooking skills like this, she wants him all to herself. Oh, please. Well, Van the man, if you don't want any. I'll take his. Just actually me burst into the school. I'll take it. Thank you, sir. Whoa, hold on, I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite, and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now. There's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of his bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Oh dear. Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. I am flippin' actually drooling now. Gosh darn it. You know what? I'm broke. I will fry my own chicken. Make my own chicken. Focus your mind and meditate on this moment. Try and identify every flavor, or savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Swim towards the light. I will swim towards the light. Somewhere, up ahead, a bright light beckons you. The flavors are so intense, you become wrapped up in them. Unable to resist, you reach towards the light. It grabs your hand and pulls you closer, closer, until your fingertip connects with the end of everything. You are forever lost in the land of tender fried chicken bliss. Your mind dissolves. There is no espoir. Now, there is only herbs and spices. Though Miriam tries to revive you, she cannot. Oh crap, I died. His chicken was so good that I died. I died. Nope, give up. This is how I want to die. Let's try that again. Okay, let's not swim towards the light. Try and identify every flavor. You let the food rest in your mouth and focus on it, scrutinizing every flavor. Salt, maybe. Pepper, too obvious. Oregano, basil, maybe. But there's something else. Something dark. Something spicy. You dig deeper. Deeper. Yes, even deeper still until you find it. Could it be? Could it be? He really did it. How bold. How adventurous. To use... You try to go even deeper, into the sea of flavors, but this revelation alone is more than you can handle. You step out of it, and realize that this information was meant to remain a secret, and yet, now you know, a mantle of responsibility now rests upon your shoulders. As you look around, you realize that everyone in the room is consumed by the lunch. No one noticed that you traveled through space and time. After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Col Sanders. You approach Col Sanders. Col Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he is doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? How bold to come out and ask. It's an idea I've had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester is only getting started. We've got 2 whole more days to get to know each other. He's clearly not giving up that easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun? Aww. You've got moxie, I'll give you that. But I have a chicken stick. Colonel, I want that chicken stick. I want that chicken scepter. Col Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use... It's something my great-grandmother taught me. Wow, you'd never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. And definitely isn't the flavor you tasted before, so now you're 2 ingredients closer to knowing the full recipe, but you don't tell Col Sanders that. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Col Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. You find Col Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. It sounds like you have big plans. I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world, you can bet on that. Alone together, for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Nag him to show you your own strength. Wow him with big idea to add on additional ingredients to really spice things up. Be modest, but thoughtful. Yeah, modest, but thoughtful. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you've got his attention.
Oh no, I don't know what I'm gonna do now that I have the Colonel's attention.
The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery, it was perfect. I appreciate the compliment, Espoir. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon.
Ooh.
You step into the massive cooking arena, where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need.
Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it?
You're not gonna blow anything, except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Alright, fine. I was gonna help my bestie, but okay, yeah, I'm just gonna go straight for the drumstick. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of 2, that is. Me and you, if that wasn't clear, you know, as I'm saying.
You just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't.
Sure, Spa. I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. 2 different students quickly take notice. I'm sorry, my girl. I'm sorry. It was not my choice. Oh.
Hello, new partner. Beep boop. Bzz. Oh my, 2 potential partners? I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose.
It looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? Mekizawa! They seem like they a cute thing. Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today.
It's okay, I already ate.
It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school even is at this juncture. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. Oh.
Hold on there, fella. We don't even know the assignment yet.
Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. Oh. Excuse me, Colonel Sanders, can you tap that cute robot on the shoulder for me? That cute literal oven thing? What even is he?
Tissue? I hardly know you.
Clank judders, and a panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. Looks like you 2 will be fine. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you 2. For today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Mashed potatoes and gravy. Using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. Steak tartare seems easy enough. It's fancy and you don't need to cook it. How about mashed potatoes and gravy? Oh my gosh, the mashed potatoes. Gosh dang it! Now I want some potatoes and gravy from KFC. This was all a ruse. I'm crying because I'm probably gonna end up ordering KFC anyway. Not sponsored. I'm just hungry. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, and comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes. And gravy? I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Nice alliteration.
Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders?
Yeah. Me. I do. Ashley with cute lips and your little hat and your hair that goes through your hat and your cute hips and your little drumsticks on your drumsticks. She's so cute. Darn it. Everyone's so cute in this game. This game was licensed by KFC. This is a commercial. This is an advertisement. Why is it so good? I apologize if this makes you hungry for KFC and not hungry for the Colonel, who should not be drawn that well. We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. Ashley.
Sanders' heart is my business, and you'd better keep your fingers off my man.
You mean your Jojo character? Van's got some good music. Did somebody call for me? Jojo pose.
No. Jeez, Van. While I'm over here crushing Espoir's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember?
Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. This music's kinda hot. Oh, howdy there, Ashley. Van. Are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now?
Actually, no. It looked like Espoir was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring.
I was gonna say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Ha! Doubt it. Hair. Jojo pose.
Don't be rude, Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense.
Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear. She's coming for the Colonel, if you don't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Turn to Colonel Sanders, a hunk of hunks in your time of need. Turn to Miriam, your forever bestie who always has your back. I don't know which to choose, because Miriam would definitely back me up, but Sanders would shut her down real quick. I'm here to learn and express myself via my cuisine, not bicker with prima donnas. Partners were chosen at the beginning of class, so let's all respect the format. Okay. Return to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page. I chose Colonel Sanders, and Colonel Sanders chose me. Isn't that right? A businessman respects all fair agreements, from contracts to handshakes. I took on Espoir as my partner for this activity, and I stand by it. Based on your team's behavior, I'd say you're perfect for each other. Neither of you has Espoir's natural talent or their loyalty. Being defended by Colonel Sanders leaves you feeling proud and full of potential. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he is nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that, in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking and on autopilot. Really, distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture, with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out which pours a smooth brown gravy smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Colonel Sanders holds out a spork to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand, holding the same spork, and in that small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Okay, together, you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage, and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face.
Van, do something!
Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes with gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold it right there, Espoir. Hold it right there, Espoir. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you'd both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands.
You mean like off of Ashley's face? Can I has potatoes face?
Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand. Oh my gosh. Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I've prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty, braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce, plated on a battle axe forged by my supreme chef ancestors. That does not look that bad. I would taste that. You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have first bite, and you will look on with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed, and may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. It's too late. It has been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. Ah! It killed him! Everyone step back! Don't take another bite! When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up into Pop's mouth. Oh no! Pop winces in pain for just a moment. Then it is almost immediately back to his oblivious self. I knew he'd be fine.
Oopsie. Tastes like poison.
The strongest of us all, Pop. The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are as motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kind. Aww. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. Ghost of student. Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here. Saying that you've shaken up by the really annoying student and all his nonsense, Col Sanders approaches you. I'm so sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. What? Like for real? Oh, come on. I'm flippin' dead over here, guys. You follow Col Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Col Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me of why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Col Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him, in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Col Sanders-san! Yes, Espoir. There's something I need to tell you, Senpai. Dang it! Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since, I've been working hard towards that dream. Day and night, never stopping, never resting. Also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all of our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. What? Hey, no, you. Shut up! I'm the only one just here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? Like, literally killed a guy. Like, you might want to go into hiding or something. You might want to lay low for a while. You can't prove that. Jojo pose. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. What? I'm sorry, what?